Let's go over to our anchor at large, Ndimyake Mwakalyelye, with more on the Boston bombings.
Well, thank you, Vincent. And African leaders were among the first to condemn the deadly explosions in Boston. Africa knows firsthand the fears brought on by terror. Joining me now via Skype is Voury Ignegongba, the president of Africans in Boston, an organization that tries to connect the Africans in Boston and the state of Massachusetts as a whole. And actually, that won't be a Skype, it'll be a phone interview. Thank you so much for joining us, Voury.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, sorry we can't see you because of your Skype not working, but you were telling me before that normally on a day like yesterday, you'd have been at the Boston Marathon. For whatever reason, yesterday you were not.
Yeah, the Boston Marathon is an annual event, which is obviously very well attended in the area. I personally go and attend to watch, African champions from Kenya or, Ethiopia or other places in Africa finish the race. And I'm usually I stand around the site where the bombing took place yesterday, and
right.
I just happened that yesterday I wasn't at the site. I was outside of Boston in the suburb.
Which was, I guess, great in the sense that you could have been in danger. Now we've just shown some pictures of people celebrating when Kenya and the Ethiopian runners at least won the race, and then soon after we are literally seeing people running for their lives. To your knowledge, anyone from your membership affected in any way from what happened?
Yeah, to my knowledge, I'm not aware that a member of the African Diaspora has been affected. What I do know is that there were a number of Ethiopians and Kenyans that were gathering at the location of the site where the explosion took place. Within 15 minutes, when the elite runners crossed the line, and then an hour and a half later, this is where when the explosion took place. So I'm not aware of any particular member of the African Diaspora being affected. There were incidents of people stranded because obviously.
And in fact, we have one of the pictures that you also showed us. Now, just before you go briefly, you're a membership of about 3,000 people. That's quite a huge network throughout the state of Massachusetts. How are you all connecting, supporting each other, or just trying to be of assistance to the larger community at this time?
Right. So usually the official number for the number of Africans living in the state of Massachusetts, it's over 100,000. Now, our membership, our general membership at Africans in Boston is over 3,000, like you mentioned. We are organized, and this is still work in progress. We want to bring the different communities together so that we could address issues of this kind. We use media. We're active on social media. We have a newsletter. We have a website. And we are very much into working with the so-called different community leaders, whether they're from the Kenya community, the Ethiopian community, the Nigerian community, so that we could use resources to address issues of these kinds.
Okay. Well, Mr. Ignegongba, thank you so much for joining me. I apologize that I butchered your name, but that's Voury Ignegongba. He's the president of Africans in Boston, an organization that tries to connect the Africans in the Boston area as well as the larger state of Massachusetts. And he joined us today on Africa 54.